everybody, welcome back. Defending America by Compass Games, testing my Vassal module. Should be getting released soon. I got to find out the release date, make sure it's it's been out long enough and everything. But so let's not waste time. Let's go right into our pre-combat here. We are still flying a P-80A, and we're in June 47. So let's check our target for today, 54, or we're defending. American Brass in Naugatuck, Connecticut, Zone 5. Put AB, Zone 5. Actually, that's the second time we got we got that last time. We mopped up, took out. That's where we got the Silver Star. This will be our 9th mission, and Prestige is 6. We can choose just about anything we want. Prestige level 6. All right, so we know that they're going. They're going to move 1. We're not going to go anywhere yet. Get my act together a little bit here. They're going to move to Zone 2. Now we're going to take off. They're going to move to Zone 3. We're going to move to Zone 5. That's our second endurance going. They're going to move to Zone 4, and we're going to join them there and try and intercept them. That's our third endurance. Interception, we're still rolling in this first column for now. Get a 7, which is Nemi 364. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I'm going to put him over there, put us at long range, bring my airplane over. And we'll put an ME364 on our chart. All right, we're going to bring our wingman in with us. We're going into combat. And as usual, I will let them fire first so I don't forget everything. But this is all simultaneous. So they have a 7 firepower, long range. They are at 0, but they get -1 because I'm a wingman. And we get -1. They get -1 because we're faster than them by 5. So that's going to be a -2 hits. Roll a d6. That's 2. That's going to be 1 -1 is 2 is 0. So they're not going to hit us on the first shot. We will get rid of an ammunition. Oh, we're not jammed anymore. Neither. That was from a previous mission. Actually, I need to put like a Control R on them to delete them while they're little. I'll probably do that. Go in there and put a Control R trigger action to delete those and help clean things up a little bit. So we get to come in now. We have a 9. We are at -1. And we're going to roll a 7, which is going to be 4 hits, which will go to 3 hits. And our first hit will be 4, which is a random wing, odds, evens. Port side it is. Second It's going to be 2. Just going to be an airframe. And I forgot to call it again. I keep saying this over and over. I'm horrible about calling where I'm shooting at. I still need to make some kind of a piece up to put in there and just remind myself. But I'll end up forgetting to move it anyway. Last hit. 8. That's going to be our engine on the port side. Ripping that port side up, I may switch my aim to the outboard engine. I may switch my aim to the outboard engine, but they still have their bombs in there. I'm into the port wing. All right, we're going to move into the medium range. We're going to expend another ammunition. Go down to 0. I like to leave them up here when I'm using them and down here when they're expended. For the bomber, they get a +1, -1 for our wingman, which is 0, and then a -1 for our speed, so they're going to have -1 hit. And they roll a 6. That's going to be -4. Yeah, I think I'll use my reflexes for that one, just to be sure. That'll take them down to 2 hits against us. All right, so let's roll for the first one. That's 45. Starboard wing. Second hit against us, 41. Radio. Can't call the wingman off now. We're going to come in. And we are going to, let's see, we are at 9. 0 here. 8. That's going to be 4 more hits. I should have, we're taking damage. I should have just gone ahead and we're still at the airframe too. Told you I keep forgetting that. 3 is going to be the first one. Airframe and a gunner. Second hit's going to be a 5. Controls. Third hit going to be 8. Engine on the port side. Going to be the inboard. And the last hit will be a 10. Oh, I'm rolling a D8. No, D12. There we go. Wrong one. 3. Airframe and a gunner hit again, so that's going to help us next time. We're definitely going to keep going after the airframe. We're going to move into close range, expend another ammunition. -2. So he's got +2, -2 for his gunners, -1, -2. So he's going to have -2 hits. We're going to go ahead and just let him fire away at us again. He's going to miss. We're going to come in and fire at him. We get a +1 random hits. We're going to add that right here. And we're going to fire 6. Definitely seen better. Let me re-roll that. I'm going to take the expert, which I deleted, which I didn't want to delete. Put that back up over there. I'm going to use that, and going to go ahead and re-roll that and hope we get better than 6, 7. Not much better, but better. Could have been worse. So it's going to give us a total of 5 hits on him, which I'll take. All right. First hit against the airframe. At a 1, airframe again. Good. Maybe we'll get him down. Second hit, 8. Port engine on the port side. It'll be the middle engine. Well, we're spraying them all. Third hit, 7. Random jet engine, miss. 7 again, miss. Last hit, 9. Engine on the starboard side. We're hitting everything but the same thing over and over again. So that's going to be an inboard on that side. We're going to come back around for another round. This time they're going to be out of formation. Got 3 ammo left. Yeah, we'll just come in after him and try and put him down. Just trying to decide whether I still want it. We'll go for the airframe because we're that close. We got 3 chances of getting that airframe. We're just going to keep the airframe going now. Long range, -1, -2. Sorry about that. -3, -4, -5 for the speed. So he's not going to be able to hit us. So we're going to come in and do the damage to the bomber. We're going to roll 12. Well, we don't need to do any more rolling. We just destroyed him. Nice. So we get yet another kill. Let me put destroyed on him. And I think with that, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a lucky day and go home because we have damage to our aircraft. That can get repaired by the next sortie. But if we get hit again, and I only have 2 ammo left, I don't think it's worth it. We're going to call that going home. We're going to go home and try to land. Weather 5 is good weather. And we have a radio out and a wing hit. Which isn't going to affect anything. So we're going to land safely with the -1. We don't even have to roll for that. So that's going to be 1 more kill. That is our 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th mission. That's another XP gained. Let's put that on our, increase that. I don't think I'm ready to buy any skills yet. It's a toss up between gunnery and aim is what I want. And actually, I like precision. Because precision, we can stay out there longer. So I think I'll get the precision, which we're not ready for yet. We got to fly a few more missions for that. So speaking of missions, let's get 1 more done. Let's get June over with. Let's roll for our targets again. We get 55, which is Stanford Oil in Linden, New Jersey. That's going to be zone number 5. Don't ask me why I did capitals on that when I didn't do them anywhere else. Get rid of that for right now. They're going to take off. We will not yet. They're going to move to the next zone. Now we'll take off to join them. Move our endurance 1. They're going to move. We're going to move. Endurance 2. They're going to move. We're going to join them in zone 4. Endurance 3. Interception 8. No contact. They're going to move. We're going to move into zone 5, and that is their target areas. Now they're going to take damage. We use another endurance. So we roll a 7, which is going to bring another 364. And we got to roll D10, D6 minus 3. Nothing. So he did not take any anti-air. And this time we're going to remember, they dropped their bombs already. So I think we're going to pick on a port wing this time. See if we can take a wing out. Port wing it is. All right, so we're going to use an AML. Let them fire first so I don't forget what they've done. They've got a +1, -1 for our wingman, so that's a 0, and then a -1 for our speed. And they roll a 5, which is 3, so they're going to get a 0. I mean 2. I mean 2. Come on, Greg. I can't even do math anymore. 1. We're going to get the 1 hit on us. We'll go ahead and try to absorb that. 26 is controls. Yeah, probably not the best hit to absorb. Control hits, -1 on agility, but we're fighting bombers, so that's not a big deal. And we're going to come in now, and we're on the 9 firepower. We roll a 3, which is a miss. Do I want to use my expert up already? Let's go ahead and use the expert up already. 5, that's better than nothing. That's going to give us 3 hits. -1 for long range. That's going to give us 2 hits, and that's against the port wing. Right here. Try to remember that. Get confused. Controls. Second hit, 1 is going to be the wing. All right, we're going to fly a little bit closer. They're going to fire at us. It's going to be a +1, -1, and a -1, so that's going to be a -1 total. They get a 3, which is 2, so they're going to acquire another hit on us. 25 is a port engine. We only have 1 engine, so there goes our speed down 4, which is going to take us down to 21, which means we're no longer going to gain that after this turn. Defensive fire, no, we're us firing now. We're on a 9. We are at 0. We roll a 9, get a group against the wing. Group against the wing. Port wing, going to get a random +1. Controls, that's the second controls. Engine, 2 engines. First engine's going to be inboard. Second engine's going to be inboard, so we took that one out. No, not return to that Greg flip. Port wing. and one random. That's going to be a Bombay. Oh, not Bombay, fuel tanks. And we're going to read up on fuel tanks. Fuel tanks. Fuel tank hit requires 2d6 reroll. That's a 2. Leaking. Leaking tanks require immediate landing after combat. That's going to gain him a extra roll on the way home. Oh, fuel tanks for him is just self-seal, so really nothing. That's it. That's our last hit for that one. We're going to go into close range. This is why I really should have gone for airframe to start ripping them a new one when it comes to gunners. We'd already had one gunner out. Yeah, you only get that one chance for a gunner, and over here you get 2 plus the one on the group. So yeah, I think I better rethink my strategy on that. We'll go back to taking on the fuselage. Um, yeah, it sounds enticing to take out that wing, but let's see. They're going to go ahead and fire. They are now +2, -1. That's all they're going to get because we don't have the speed to do anything else now, so it's going to be a +1 hit. You know what? Let's do a reflexes on this and hopefully not give them a chance. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can't just get uh, the airframe again, because I'd rather go for the control surface and maybe knock some of them gunners out while I have our reflexes in use. So we're just going to go ahead and attack them first. And we get a +1. That's going to be a 7. We 5 hits. All right, hit number 1. 5. Controls. That's what we're looking for. Hit number 2. 5. Controls, and he's going down, and because we used reflexes, he's not going to be able to fire at us. And with the hits we've taken, I may just call that a day. I don't like taking too many chances. Yeah, we've got controls and an engine. All right, he's going down. 3rd hit, 5 again, more controls, but we've already ripped them to pieces. 8 for the engine on the port side. Going after the middle one this time, and the last hit is 7, random jet engine miss. So we took him out. So we get a kill on that one. All right, destroyed him. Do I want to come back in or not? We still got the AMBA, but we've already used our expert and our, I think risk reward wise, we better not do it. I better be safe. Quit being ballsy here. So we're going to go ahead and try and land because we do have a control hit and an engine hit. We don't have speed anymore. We're going to go ahead and try and land. Weather. 1. It's good weather again. And landing. -1, +1. We're going to land safely, so we're going to go ahead and take that. Go ahead and clean this up. Check out our log sheet here. That is mission number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mission 10. I think there's an award for 10 missions. Awarded American Pilot Air Medal. Get some prestige point for that. So we'll pin an Air Medal on. Get another prestige. Going to take us up to prestige level. Actually, we need to clone that then. All right. So we're racking up pretty good here. We've got the prestige level covered, about as high as we're going to go. I don't think there's any planes we can't get. See what we want to do here. Just wondering if I should go to a slower aircraft with more range. This one's got the firepower. That's got better range. It's not as fast. Well, problem is all the good ones are slow. This one I would take, but it's basically the same thing we have here, that we can go out with the 20 millimeters. But the range is the same. That's the biggest problem I have. We've got range versus speed. So if we tangle with escorts in either a Moonbat or a Black Widow, we're going to be at a serious disadvantage. The Scorpion would be good, but that's not available till February. And again, the range is limited on that. But I really feel like flying something different. We went to Black Widow. I think we're just going to take our hits on speed. And I think we're going to take our hits. Do I want to move back? We can go wherever we want with this plane just about. Moonbat's available. We can either carry the 20s or the... Well, I like this, so. We got limited... Look at that ammunition. Available to start 20s. It's slow as shit, but man, look at the damage we could do with that. It's not as resilient either. Man, look at the damage we could do with that. You got... Actually, I gotta fix that. Um, 6 ammo you could use on that. I gotta fix that. My draw's off. We'll do that right now, but it's not going to take effect into the module. Oh boy, I'd love to do something like that. Got good endurance. If we get the 37 millimeter, we will not get the 50 and the 20. Makes me wonder if it's got both of those anyway. You'd need it with 30 firepower. You just get in there, buzzsaw everything. We'd be at a disadvantage against, you know what? No guts, no glory. I'm going to take either him or the Black Widow. Black Widow is limited on ammo. See, I got that one wrong too. I gotta go back in and reduce some of this. Well, because I gotta fix them and they're not going to show up on this, that will be it for the. We're just going to stick in the plane we have right now. Could go after him. He's slow. Got better range. We don't have him in series production yet, but we can request a series production for that. So let's use one of our prestige to do that. I'm going to put series production on him. Staying away from the ones I messed up on, so we will markers, series production. Put that into production. Then the next thing we'll spend on is unlocking that weapon so we can go out with 6 times 20s. So we get 18 firepower every time. All right, that's going to be it for this time then. We're going to go ahead and change planes over. I'll take care of all that in the I should just take care of that now, or I will forget that I wanted to do that. I'll move them down there right now. Bring them up here. I don't have snap to grid or anything set, and they still want to give me a hard time. There's no grid on these. Get our reflex as an expert over here. We ought to clean this up first. All right, so that'll be the one we're going to start using. Yes, we're going to take a hit right here, but I think the range is important. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now, and I'll unlock them 20 millimeters still. All right, thanks for joining me. That is Defending America by Compass Games. Testing out my module. Got some things to fix, and we will see you next time.